There's no denying that Internet Computer Coin, known as ICP, has had a rough ride lately. Once hailed as one of the most ambitious blockchain projects ever built, promising to reinvent the internet through decentralization, ICP's journey has been anything but smooth. Right now, the price sits around $2.90, down roughly 4% in the past 24 hours, 6.8% over the past week, and a staggering 63% over the last year. With a market cap of about $1.56 billion, the project still holds relevance, but it's clear that sentiment has weakened. The question is, what exactly could affect the future price of Internet Computer Coin, and what might finally turn things around? To understand ICP's potential, we first have to acknowledge its unique foundation. Unlike most blockchains that rely on external infrastructure, Internet Computer aims to bring computation and data storage on-chain, allowing developers to build full-scale applications directly on the blockchain. It's a massive vision, essentially trying to become the decentralized cloud of the future. But grand visions often come with growing pains, and ICP's recent struggles reflect just that. From a technical perspective, things don't look particularly bullish right now. Most technical indicators show bearish momentum. The price is sitting below key simple and exponential moving averages, which generally signals ongoing weakness. One major theme dominating ICP's internal discussions right now is scalability and cost management. On the developer forums, the topic of subnet scalability and compute pricing adjustments has sparked debate. The Internet Computer scales by adding subnets, essentially new nodes that expand the network's capacity. As more projects deploy, the demand for cycles, the fuel that powers computations, rises, which could lead to more ICP being burned. In theory, this burn mechanism could make ICP more scarce over time, an inherently bullish feature. But here's where it gets complicated. The network adjusts compute pricing dynamically, and some community members are concerned that raising costs could make it expensive for developers to build. Ultimately, the future price of Internet Computer Coin will depend on whether it can execute on its massive vision. Investors should watch a few key areas closely: the pace of subnet expansion and whether it translates into sustainable token burns. Adoption of chain fusion and AI capabilities, which could make ICP a core player in the next wave of blockchain innovation. The market cycle itself, especially if Bitcoin's dominance declines and the next altcoin season begins. And most importantly, community cohesion. A divided community over pricing and tokenomics can slow progress, but a unified one can drive innovation faster than anyone expects. Right now, ICP feels like a project standing at a crossroads. On one side lies technical brilliance and visionary ambition. On the other, the harsh reality of market psychology and competition. The coin's price may be under pressure, but its story isn't over, not by a long shot. If Internet Computer manages to refine its economics, scale its network, and attract the kind of developer energy it once had, a resurgence could be on the horizon. But as of today, the market remains skeptical, and perhaps rightly so. The next few months will determine whether ICP remains a fading idea from the last cycle or becomes one of the quiet comeback stories of the next. The Internet Computer is a decentralized computing platform designed and stewarded by the Dfinity Foundation to host applications, data, and even full web services directly on-chain, without relying on traditional cloud infrastructure. Its native asset, Internet Computer, ICP, powers governance, computation, and network rewards. As a general-purpose blockchain, it aims to extend the public internet so that it can natively host software and data, enabling Web3 services to run entirely from chain. Unlike many networks that treat on-chain logic as a thin execution layer with off-chain storage and web hosting, the Internet Computer's core innovation is its ability to serve web content directly from smart contracts, called canisters, using WebAssembly and a unique cryptographic system known as chain key. In practice, this allows decentralized apps to deliver interactive websites without centralized servers. For investors, builders, and users interested in blockchain, cryptocurrency, DeFi, and Web3, understanding Internet Computer, ICP, provides insight into a distinctive approach to scaling decentralized computation. Category: Layer 1 blockchain, learn more. Main blockchain, Internet Computer, native chain. Token, Internet Computer, ICP. Uses: governance, computation, converted to cycles, and network rewards. Docs and resources. Official site, docs, white paper/technical papers, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, Messari. For readers looking to engage with the token, you can explore markets and liquidity on Cube. Exchange. Overview. Buy, sell, or trade ICP/USDT. The Internet Computer was conceived and developed by the Dfinity Foundation, a non-profit research organization founded by Dominic Williams. Dfinity's research traces back to 2016 to 2017, culminating in a multi-year effort to build a new kind of decentralized computing platform. The project's goal was not only to execute smart contracts, but also to store data and serve web content at scale from the chain itself. According to Wikipedia and Dfinity's own archives, the network's mainnet genesis event occurred in May 2021, which also coincided with the public launch of the Internet Computer, ICP, token. Prior to Genesis, the team published a series of peer-reviewed and publicly available technical papers on consensus, cryptography, and system architecture. Notable milestones came in phases, including test networks, developer previews, and a mainnet, sometimes referred to by code names, e.g., Mercury. Early post-launch periods focused on stabilizing the network, expanding the number of independent node providers, and rolling out feature upgrades such as HTTP outcalls and direct Bitcoin integration. From the beginning, Internet Computer, ICP, was positioned as a next-generation blockchain that could scale computation and storage via subnets, a federation of independent blockchain instances that together form the network. The Dfinity Foundation remains a key research and development contributor, while the ecosystem has grown to include independent developers, node providers, and projects that utilize the network nervous system, NNS, for on-chain governance.